Infor Factory Track for CSI, start service labour and end service labour. Use the start service labour and end service labour forms to report labour hours for a service order. Factory Track has several shop floor end service labour parameters to control the validation, displayed fields and processing options that are permitted as part of the end service labour process. For this training, we've enabled these to illustrate how these fields appear and the validations that occur in the transaction steps. To start the start service labour and end service labour processes, from the Factory Track Shop Floors Work Centre navigation homepage, click on the Labour category group menu. Use navigation buttons to scroll through the features as necessary. Then click on the Start Service Labour or the End Service Labour icon. Note that the order of the features within the Labour menu is configurable. To start service labour activities, the Shop Floor Start Service Labour feature is used. Factory Track defaults the partner ID based on the employee ID and displays the partner name. We then enter or select from drop-down the Service Request Order ID, enter or select from drop-down the Line ID, and enter or select from drop-down the Operation ID. Then click on the Submit button to start the service labour transaction, or click on the Close button to navigate back to the Work Centre navigation homepage without starting the transaction. To stop service labour activities, the Shop Floor End Service Labour feature is used. When this form is opened from the homepage, Factory Track pulls the active service labour for the employee. If no start service labour was found, an error is provided. Factory Track displays the previously recorded details with associated service request information, including the partner ID, partner name, the service request order ID, the customer name, the SRO description, the line identifier, the line description, the operation ID, the work hour rate. If the HR updatable parameter is enabled on the transaction set maintenance, enter the bill hour rate to be applied. Enter or select from drop-down the work code ID. If the allow bill code entry parameter is enabled on the transaction set maintenance, enter or select from drop-down the bill code to be applied. And click on the Submit button to process the end service transaction. Or click on the Close button to return to the Work Centre navigation homepage without processing the end transaction.